Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Zwille from CZT Henrike, I think they pronounced that right, I hope, Bratz. Okay, or maybe it's just Henrike. I didn't look that one up. All right, this is an interesting tangle, and I thought, oh, how perfect, as we're right tonight we're dipping down in the temperatures here in Michigan. It is really cold, so I don't know why this just makes me think it's like winter trees with no leaves. All right, and just really interesting. So we start off with a line, not too long, because from that line we're going to make two more lines, kind of creating a V. And of course, length doesn't matter. They can be a little wiggly. That would look really cool. However they end up, it's fine. So have it come off like that, and then now this, I suppose you could do this at the end, but we're gonna do some rounding and or thickening. So I started with rounding, and then you could. Well, it's actually, I take that back. It's kind of rounding all of those. Then you can make it smooth in real nice. And then I've kind of done it a bit thick, but that's okay. Because it doesn't matter how we do it, right? Then each new line, same thing. However you want to have that go, and you just keep growing it. It's a nice organic tangle in that, and I think it's just rather fun. And really, you could just kind of keep going on one path. I was thinking to do that, but I'm like, no. Let's not. I don't want to get too carried away in one direction and then have to come here. It's like, oh, okay, now which direction am I going to go? And I love the organicness of it. That almost looks symmetrical, and I wasn't trying. That's always amazing. Yeah, and so here's where I get into a bit of a bind. It's like, okay, well, I suppose, one could stop here. And then one could take over. Yeah, it's just interesting. They also don't have to go at that angle. We can have them go like that. Take a look at for more inspiration link, because that's why I put it there. So you can see it right from the creator of the tangle's hand and get inspiration. Because it looks like, well, wait, let me look at the bigger one. No, some of them stop. And actually, no, I'm sorry, that's the inspiration that I'm looking at, so never mind. You can do whatever you want. And so one can end just like I have right here and go on. But I think that also, if you're working kind of on both sides, I don't know. I say just have fun with it. See where it goes. See where it takes you. Better yet. And like I said, I just think it's neat. And I hope you do too. And if you do, I'm going to say it earlier than I usually do. If you do enjoy this, if you enjoy the video, sometimes you might not enjoy the tangle, so if you enjoy the video at least, please click the like button. And then if you liked it enough to see more while you're clicking, go ahead and click to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Let's see. And it's fun to stop, take a minute, and like, okay, where do I want to go next? And to just do it, or am I done? I'm going to put a little one like that. Since I went down this way, I figure I should do it down here too. Well, and then this one's all lonely here. Well, no, I have this space, so let's use it. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those things where I don't know if you just seeing the the little thumbnail, and I was like, what? I wonder how that's constructed. That was my first thought, and I'm like, oh, okay, well that's interesting. We should give that a try. It also could be a fancy antler from on a deer or something. Actually, if you didn't have this, this you could put a face in there. Anyway, I just think it's really, really neat. Really neat. Nice tangle. All right. If you if you enjoyed it, click to subscribe, all of that. And do check out the description section for links to the step outs. If you enjoy my style and would like to connect or tangle with me and a bunch of other tangle addicts online, we would love to have you join us. Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that I teach. Thursdays are free, and I call it Tangle Time. And then the third Tuesday of every month is also free. But the other Tuesdays are, either have a fee or, I have a subscription club. There's a link there in the link tree as well if you want to check that out. Yeah, the Tuesdays generally have a fee except for the third Tuesday. So information is there. Check it out. I hope you join us. We have a lot of fun. We make a lot of neat art. And as I'm saying that, we'll see who hangs on to the very end, because I'm thinking, usually we shade things. And, I suppose you could find, so like part of me thinks, oh, I could shade in here, but I think what I'm going to do it with the Tortillion or not. Let's do, I think on Zentangle we called it pencil tangling. Let's do this. Because you can spell, okay, I'm debating. Let's do it this way, and if I want to spread it out, I can. So you could do, it's kind of like a drop shadow. And I'm just loosely doing what we did here. Oh, I've only got that far. We'll see if I'm doing that, then. So sometimes I'll take this in my mind, kind of shift it to the right and down a little bit, like this with the pencil. And it doesn't have to be exact at all. And it can go over and stuff like that. But look, I mean, it is kind of interesting. I could connect those lines, couldn't I? Here too. I was stopping just because I was trying to get the angle. I'm also trying to do it, kind of light. I think the more, how do I want to say that? Oh, I can't think of how I want to word this. The more inaccurate, maybe, the better. Let's see. That's right. I said I was going to the right a little bit. Yes. And you know what? I am not going to shade it. Now I could do some of that thickening in there as well. It's almost like I'm retangling it. I'll just add a little bit. Like that. Let's do right here too. It's just neat, I think. Anyway, so that is another way that you could consider something shaded. You can just leave it the way it is too. I think it looks really neat either way. So, all right. And now with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.